Hello everybody for the third time. Today I will show you my very favorite types of earrings, how to make backside of them. Of course, there are endless possibilities, but these are really functional and I love them to make and also to wear. So first of all, I will show you the simple version of earrings, this kind of earrings, which is just simple hanged earrings, and everybody can make them very easy. For the second time, I will show you how to make these little ones, which is a little bit more difficult, but still very easy. And of course, I will show you this version with this hammered wire, which is very comfortable to wear and very cool because this component is completely handmade, and it's up to you what shape and size you will do like this, They are very big, or could be something like that. So you will see. Let's start with these easiest earrings ever. What you will need is a liquid clay, any brand you like. I use Sculpey, but it doesn't matter what you have. These pieces are already baked, must be done. And I have some leftovers from Mokume, which I placed on the blue clay, and I will use it for backside because I want them to be double side. First of all, cover your earrings by liquid clay. And you have it. Check the position of them, what will be up and what will be down. I like it this way, so I will place them ready to be like that. You will need these components, eye loops or whatever, or you can make a loop from wire, doesn't matter, anything what you like. And you need to make a little hook. This is quite important because when you wear earrings, it will be fixed well into the clay. I do it in both. Doesn't matter if they are not same, actually. I like to use a little piece of clay instead of super glue because it helps me to position well the wire into the earrings. In this case, it is not difficult because it's quite visible from the back side, the tip of the earring. But you will see in the other type that this is really helpful to position your hook well, or not hook, I mean to position your component well, because you can move. If you use super glue, you can't, and if it is in wrong position, you are in troubles. So in this case, it is not a big deal. They are already, but anyway, this one is a little bit taller, so I can put it a little bit more down to have it same like now. And now, most simple part ever, because I have this cutter already. What I like to do is texture my sheet by sponge. I will not put it this time to my pasta machine because it will be damaged. I mean, the pattern will be damaged a little bit. This way it is better. It's already on thin setting or thinner than medium. In case of pasta machine Atlas, it is number 4. Don't forget, first of all, this. And now just select the part you like most, or just you like, right? And cut. Remove and cover. If your clay is very, very soft, sometimes it's better not to use cutter and cut around like in my previous videos. But this one is not so soft, so I can easily lift it without any distortions or damaging and place. I like make them nice from both sides because they rotate, especially on my ears, they rotate. I will fix the back side by my sponge. And of course, you can see there are imperfections which we simply cut out. Now they are ready to bake. You can, of course, add some brand mark or whatever. And I like, just as usually, use my stylus and decorate the edge a bit. You may notice here that we can see back side from the front side, and I like to use scalpel or this way. And bake upside down. And that's all. Easy, right? Let's start with these round earrings. I have already baked these funny round pieces, and let's make a backside for them. What is important, or I think it is a better solution if you put your component into the upper part of your earrings. They are really more comfortable to wear, and I can tell it personally because I wear them. These are mine. I wear them and I do it always. If they are very small like this, it doesn't matter if it is in the middle of the earrings, but still you can see I put my component into upper part. This is the reason, right? So it fits very well to your earlobe. And this one, especially if you have a bigger one, can a little bit, open and bend your earlobe if it is, if you have a delicate one, because it's really very personal. And this way is for everybody. I already texture my thin sheet of clay. It is number 4 of pasta machine. And this blue is same as here. So it is the easiest way to use the same color. And I need to select some component. Bigger earrings can have the bigger one. There is some, medium one and very small or very tiny one if you have just something very small. Even bigger, more secure version of component for earrings. In this case, I could afford to use the biggest ones, and I will because you will see it better. And it is now quite easy. Again, use a liquid clay, a bit. Lots of people like to glue directly components to earring. I don't do it. I always cover it by clay, which is more comfortable to wear, more safe and more reliable, and it also looks much better at the end. I don't glue my component to my earring in this stage because there is an easier way than to glue it. If you know what size of your earring is, simply cut 2 circles, leave them, well there, lift, and simply put your component into. Find the position you like to wear your earrings. It can be like that, for example. In this case, it doesn't matter. And simply attached. There is a hole I made in wrong position, but it's not an issue because we have a sponge, right? And we can fix it. And fixed. Anyway, I will use my sponge to remove all air bubbles. And I will also trim the edges. They are overlapping. It's not a rocket science, right? And they are pretty nice. And if you use this way, you can have even oval shape or square shape and whatever shape you like to wear, and it will be still comfortable for you or your. The last version of earrings, which I am going to show you, is one of my really very favorite one, and we will make a homemade component from brass wire. You can of course use stainless steel or copper or whatever you like, and because I used this gold here, I think the gold one will be much better. First of all, you need to make a shape which is not difficult. Only you need to find something round which is big or thinner according the curve you want to have. I think this could be okay. So let's see. Just bend it. Let's check. I think it's perfect one. So bend both. Keep your finger in the middle and close. And be careful, these parts are usually very sharp. And of course, we need to make a security loop again. Something like this. And you may notice that they are different. And the trick I showed you with clay instead of super glue will really help to these earrings to have same position of these loops. First of all, we need to use a hammer and make them more beautiful and also stronger. If you use hammer, they are stronger. You can use something like this. It's a baby version of, or two hammers and just use it. I did it already. And you can see they have a little bit flattened shape. They are a little bit different than before, but definitely they are more stronger than they were, which is nice. And also because it's flattened, it is easier to put it into your piece, and it looks really cool. I think I could close it a little bit more because you need to count it when you hammer, which is question of 1 minute maximum because the brass is soft metal. The wire will a little bit, the shape will open a bit, but it's not an issue. Let's do the back side. Prepare some clay. It can be also scrap clay or wires, and make little balls like here and here. And you have it. Just randomly put it somewhere. You think it could be okay for the first piece and do it same with the second one. And now you can play with, make it, longer or very short as you wish. And especially you need to see them and check if they are same. If they are okay, they are same, you can cover the back side. I'm already happy with this, and I need to find my cutter again. I textured again blue clay. For this type of earring, for me, it is easier to work with some thinner and more narrow piece of sheet, piece of clay. Place it like this to cover also this part. And because they are a little bit curved and I bake them on this glass, I will cut them again, support it on glass. I will use paper, not to glue my backside to the glass, because it could stick. This part is quite simple, but this one needs to be cut from the back side like this on the wire. And that's it. And of course, you can decorate it as you wish. They are pretty, right? And they will be even more pretty on me. Again, I will decorate an edge. You can also add some decoration here if you like. Why not? Because I have some, leftovers from this beautiful mokume. Before baking, I always check the edges if something is not overlapping, because usually it is. Of course, you can sand it out, but why, right? You can simply cut it. And again, there is a little bit here, something which needs to be removed. And we are ready to bake. I hope you enjoy the tutorial, and there's a little bit of promotion. I made tutorial for this. I call it Rainbow Peacock Mokume Gane, which is very fun and very nice version of it, and I think you might like it. It's very cheap tutorial actually, and it is available on my website.